Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Mo and Ash Vibes. We are back with another quick update on Canadian immigration. There is a good news for all the people who want to become permanent residents of Canada. As we all know that earlier this year, Motion 44 was passed in the House of Commons. The motion required the government to publicly release a plan that includes the expansion of the economic immigration pathways for workers at all skill levels, which means that workers with different skill levels now have the opportunity to become permanent residents. We also know that international students and temporary foreign workers play a major role in Canada's economy and growth. So therefore, the new strategy has been announced that will focus on increasing the opportunities for people who want to transition from their temporary resident status to permanent resident status. This way, Canada can also meet wide range of labor needs as well as help with community needs and regional needs. Now let's talk about the strategy. The strategy includes the 5-pillar approach, and I'm going to talk about these 5 pillars one by one. First, let's talk about pillar 1. The Canadian immigration plans to provide Canada with a larger supply of permanent laborers, which means that there will be an increased opportunity for temporary foreign workers who want to become permanent in Canada. This will also help Canada to deal with problems such as labor shortages, so it will help Canada to attend to labor market needs, as well as it will encourage the economic growth of the country post-pandemic, which is why the government will use the existing immigration targets that are outlined in 2022 to 2024 immigration levels plan. And sometime before November 1st, it is expected that the immigration minister will announce the new 2023 to 2025 immigration levels plan. Now, pillar 2 focuses on refining the express entry system. According to these changes, the government will be able to acknowledge the labor market needs, the regional economic priorities, and francophone immigration, and then invite candidates accordingly based on those needs. The CRS system that you use to calculate your points for your express entry profile, that will also be reviewed, particularly for points that are awarded for Canadian experience and education, language proficiency, and whether you have a job offer or not, which means that there will be more flexibility in the selection tools, and there will be more opportunities available for people at all skill levels that will help them to become permanent in Canada. Next is pillar 3. This strategy focuses on improving economic immigration programs to help the essential workers in high demand occupations to become permanent. This includes adopting the latest version of NOC 2021, improving newcomers' access to information, exploring better ways to transition essential workers who are in high demand, such as removing barriers for physicians, introducing improvements to pilot programs to support in-home caregiving occupation and agri-food sector. Now let's talk about pillar 4. The pillar 4 aims at supporting the community so that they can not only attract newcomers but also retain them. This also includes francophone immigration. The government also support the francophone minority communities that are outside of Quebec. A new MNP program is also being developed that will attract and retain the newcomers, which would further help the municipalities with their local labor needs. At the same time, the government will keep on working with territories and provinces and employers on pathways to PR. That also includes PNP. This gives the provinces and the territories the opportunity to be flexible so that they can modify their immigration streams depending on their individual labor and market needs. Last is pillar 5. In pillar 5, the government is modernizing the immigration system by making some technological improvements. Also, the processing capacity will be increased and client experience will be improved. These initiatives are going to focus on making sure that the newcomers are welcomed to Canada as permanent residents as quickly as soon as possible. So this strategy that includes the 5-pillar approach will be used to allow temporary residents to become permanent in Canada. All in all, I would say that it is a good thing for Canada as well as for people who want to become permanent in Canada. The immigration will be able to have more targeted approach for their different immigration programs. This will help different provinces and territories to address to their individual labor market needs, which will obviously help in the growth of the economy of Canada. and at the same time this gives the opportunity to people at all skill levels to have more ways to become permanent in Canada. So it's beneficial for both Canada as well as for people. This was our today's quick update on Canadian immigration. If you have any more questions related to the topic, feel free to comment in the section below. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, like the video and share the content. Now I will see you in our next video. Until next time, ta-da!